What is going on, gang? It's your boy DBGTX, and we are back with another discussion video. That is right, another roster update, another roster breakdown, another roster talk. And here we are, of course, as you guys see me in the background, opening up a little notepad. We are talking about JoJo's Bizarre Adventure All-Star Battle, and today we have the third character out of our lineup for the new exclusive 10 characters that are coming to JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Mentioned, of course, again, over and over and over, Trish and Prosciutto are the two characters that have already been leaked by the JoJo team, and now we're going to go ahead and get into a character which I think is going to be a mid-range counter specialist. Her move sets, the way she does things, the way it's a she. Yes, it is a she. The way she works in and of herself, I think, is going to be a great addition, particularly because this part of the series didn't have as many characters as, let's say, part 4, I believe, part 3 and part 5. So this is one of the characters that I believe is going to come in part 4 of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure All-Star Battle. And if you guys kind of seen the trope, I've kind of gone in the direction of going part 2, part 3, part 4, part 5, so on and so forth. So I am really looking forward to this next character. And this next character is Yukako. That is right. Yukako is one of the characters that also has assets already from the JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Eyes of Heaven. And she is one of the characters that, to be honest, I highly believe would be added to this game based off how much information the CC2 already has in regards to the character. Also, the fact that they have the asset and the model already from JoJo's Eyes of Heaven, which, again, I keep repeating to everybody, they have already imported all the stages. So why not import the majority of the characters that you didn't put in this particular game the first time around? That's my take on it, and that's why I feel that the majority of the characters that are going to be added are going to be characters that already either A, pre-exist in Eyes of Heaven, or B, barely had something to do in, let's say, in the stage or something like that, but in the anime they became one of the favorites, so on and so forth, by the fans. So enough of that talk, enough of all that. Let's go ahead and get into Yukako's play style, talk about it a little bit from our video footage of Eyes of Heaven, and of course break down what will come, what will not come to the game, and hopefully be able to go ahead and predict this one on the money. Obviously, like the other ones, we still don't got official confirmation that those are the characters that are coming, but I'm pretty positive that those characters will get love, whether it's the first sets of characters which are free coming in to make it the full 50, or of course additional characters that they can add, part of DLC content and other things like that. So here we go. Like last time, I'm taking myself out of the picture so you guys get a good eyes view. Get it? Eyes view, Eyes of Heaven. So so here we go. This battle is pretty much just random picks of the fight and litter. Of course, we're on part 4 of the stage, but in her move set, Yukako, honestly, a lot of people will say that, oh, perhaps she was supposed to be like a long range because she has long hair. I honestly don't think that Yukako has the techniques to be able to be a long range character, and it's because she honestly, to me, can be a mid-range / short-range grappler style character. That is right, as you guys can see on the screen right there, where she grabs her opponent with the hair, so on and so forth. That is one of the few moves in JoJo's Eyes of Heaven that works in that sense as a grappling move. And honestly, I can see it being not part of her main combo, but I can definitely see it as one of her special moves, and see her as one of those characters that you have to do those kind of inputs in order to be able to get the best out of her. The second move that I just used right there, which is the L1 triangle, it's more of a pull-in. So what it does is essentially hits your character with its own hair, with the character's hair, and then it pulls the character towards the person's stand, which is obviously her hair. The move itself turns around and can work in game as an all-star battle R, not JoJo's Eyes of Heaven, as a technique that causes a stagger yet pullback in order for you to be able to extend your combo. Also, they could just add it as part of her canceling, where she just goes ahead and, does a pushback with that particular move. But honestly, I don't think that that's what's gonna happen. And if Yukako makes her way to All-Star Battle R, or what ends up happening is that particular move would be used as a come over here kind of style move. Now her ultimate honestly has to do with, obviously, as you guys can see here, with her hair slamming the character over and over and over again, causing massive damage. Now, I don't know if because of the new animation that we got from JoJo's Part 4, they're going to reanimate her special, or they're going to give us something new in that regards. But if this is the character that they're going with, honestly, I can honestly see them using just the recycled assets as her own singular special in Eyes of Heaven, and then give her different not different movesets, but her movesets be worked upon, so that way they're not as broken / as weirdly rigged as they are in the game. This character, if added, she's going to be one of the few characters like Pucci who has a transformation via in-game that you can activate by putting in certain characters. The reason why is because of the following. Yukako is one of the few and only characters in game that has an actual transformation. I said in game, but I meant anime, that has an actual transformation in regards to her mental stability. I honestly think that that is actually a unique thing, because in her character design, even here in JoJo's Eyes of Heaven, her movesets definitely differ from being just simple wag of, as you can see, simple just wags and whatnot, to actually more heavy, more intricate, more damage inducing attacks. And this may work only when she probably has lower health, or in fact, if she does activate it, it will be kind of on a time limit to be able to gain that burst of damage that you surely need in that moment of truth when you activate the special skill. I can see her having the regular smash hair that she had there, and then the other move being again implemented into her character to pull the character back, do more damage after a slam or after a certain attack. That, in brutal honesty, a lot of things may get overhauled, and if they don't get overhauled, they'll be added into a stylistic part of the combo where she either talks or does some kind of thing, and it goes into an animation scene, as you guys have seen in gameplay footages, of course, of All-Star Battle, the original All-Star Battle. Her ultimate, again, going back to her ultimate, is not that I wouldn't mind seeing her with this ultimate. I just honestly believe that if you're trying to have more people love the things that you do, TC2, you can't just rehash animations from 2014. I'm hoping that that gives it a good kind of eye-opener as to what I'm trying to ask. Yes, this game is a 10-year-old game almost. Does that mean that you're gonna leave everything the same and just import one thing versus the other? You shouldn't at all. And of course, those are part of the things that they already mentioned, as in, for example, having the 2v2s and having the online play be a lot better, so on and so forth. No mention of rollback netcode yet, by the way, guys. So rollback netcode. What I'm trying to get at is that the people who own this game can only give us something that either A, is going to be worthwhile because they worked that much on it in these past 9-10 years and it's worth the wait, or B, we're going to get screwed on another possible game that could have been way better had it been implemented the right way. Yukako isn't going to be part of that particular problem. She actually will be adding to the pluses of a game that didn't have as much balance back then, and one of the nuances that is being brought to the forefront is that they do want this to be as competitive as possible. So in All-Star Battle R, we have Yukako. I think that that's my personal opinion of the character that's going to be mentioned pretty soon in regards to the 10 characters that have not been in the game just yet. And to be brutally honest, I wouldn't have it any other way because even though she didn't play too many episodes, she definitely was one of the fan favorites. And if she doesn't come now, she more than likely will come for the season pass or something like that for JoJo All-Star Battle R. That's it. That's all I got. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And if you did, please make sure you go ahead and hit the sub, the like, the share. Continue coming through. I love you guys and ladies, of course. Let's JoJo out when All-Star Battle R gets announced, finally, with an actual release date. And I'm hoping that my videos here hit the nail on the head with the majority of the characters. I ain't gonna say 100% of all the characters, but well, at least the majority of the characters. Showing some love. Holla at y'all. Peace out.